Finally, Queen Sindel. We played her in the story mode, and I did in fact do her combo trials, and I'm going to tell you, there's no way in hell I'm ever playing this character. But it's just because I don't like these instant air float cancel, fireball, dash cancel, instant air float cancel. But I do like Sindel as a character, and I was interested in her in pretty much every Mortal Kombat game, from MK9 up through 11, because I like the screen capture. So let's check her out now. I couldn't really get a good handle of her combos or anything. I just know her specials. So she's got an okay walk. She's kind of slow. Some of them, it's not that they're slow, but it's that their animations really like hold them in place and drag them a little bit. I don't know why they do that. And these jump moves. She's got a floaty jump. I don't know. Let's take a look at some of her movement. 1-1-1. High mid mid and it knocks back. Pretty easy to dial in a high mid. It's 7 frames, -3, -1. Let's see if she's got any armor moves. Let's quickly see. Let's find her armored special. Some characters don't have them. I'm looking. Has armor. Down, forward, 1. Alright. Down, forward, 4 is her armor moves. So then let's check this. Let's check 1-1-1. Alright, you can armor the last hit. 1-1-1, you can armor the last hit. Would you want to just do 1-1 then? I guess, why not? Yeah, why not? -1? That's practically 0. Forward 1-3. So this is a move you see people doing a lot. Forward 1. But the thing is, they rarely hit with all the hits. So what is it on block? -7. I see people doing this move a lot. They often whiff with at least one of the hits. And you would imagine that this would be easy to, like... Maybe they're getting it on accident because it's on a forward. It aims down, so you can't really low hit it, maybe. Maybe you can't really hit it low. She's close to you. Yeah, counter hit. Maybe because it hits so many times, you gotta respect it. Forward 1. And then forward 3, the extension. Can I extend it on whiff? Yeah. Can I armor it? Maybe it's an armor break move because it's multi-hits. I can't seem to armor through it. Alright, true block string. Let's see. Yeah, it'll beat armor. Alright, so it'll beat armor. So maybe that's a good move to throw out if you've got an overzealous Baraka trying to do back forward 3. So forward 1. So forward 1-3 is a true block string, and it'll blow up armor if anybody tries to do anything. But it's -7. Why don't they end it then? Why don't they end it then? -9, but you push so far away. I like it, sure, I like it. And then down 1. Down 1 mid, 7 frames, -8. Can she punish her own down 1? Punish. Stand 2-4-4. So it's a big knockback. Stand 2-4 might be initial combo starter. They're all special cancel. Pretty much every move in this game is special cancel. Even like jump attacks whipped in the air are special cancelable. Let's put it on block. Stand 2 is what? It's a boring high, 9 frames. Stand 2-4. +2. Mid +2. I'd be poking with this. More so than just 1-1. Sure. 2-4-4. That's a high. That ends in a high, but it's +5. Let's see if we can duck anything about that. We need her to do 2-4-4. I like being in this laboratory. It makes me feel like I'm at Hogwarts Legacy. Block the mid, let off block. So this will jail you and catch you. I can't duck the last high if I block the second mid. Okay. 244. I can appreciate that a lot of her moves are like the same button over and over again. I don't know why NetherRealm doesn't do that with so many other characters. Like, why make me press forward 1, 2? Why make me press 1, 2? Like, just let me do 1, 1, 1. You know? 2, 4, 4. That's an easy enough string to remember. Maybe Sindel's rather easy. Forward 1, and it hits 3 times. So far, I'm liking her. I'm liking her moves. They seem very strong. Back 2. This is the one I don't really like. This is the one where you gotta fucking air cancel that shit. So, down back 2 in the air. We'll get there, we'll get there. We'll get there. But back 2 is this weird airborne launching mid. And then what's the string off that? Back 2, 3, 2. And then she goes into this dive kick. It's an overhead -6. It's safe. Ooh. So then, if she's already got an air extender off of it, and it's an overhead, and it's safe, why do you need to try so hard and fucking float cancel? Why do you need to do that? Look, she's gonna whiff. Why do you need to float cancel with down... I'll do back 2, down back 2, I'm in the air. Look. Look, look. I'm block even. I'm block even. You already got a perfect fucking air move. You just hit back 2, 3. It's an overhead dive kick that's safe. And look. 1, 1, 1. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that combo. 215, no execution. Back 2, 3. Forward 1, 3. 215 damage. You need more than 215 damage? Come on, float canceling, try hard motherfucker. I mean, come on. They did the work for you. Back 2, 3, 2. Look at that. Look at that big whiff. Look at that. You're gonna float cancel. What are you gonna do? I mean, come on. 2, 3, 2. I like it. So what about on block? 2, 3, 2. Now that's very unsafe. The 2, 3, 2 is very unsafe. So we'll make her do 2, 3. We'll make her do 2, 3. Look, can I counter hit her? No, I'm getting counter hit. Look at that. I'm getting counter hit. I'm getting counter hit. You see this? I can't do anything other than armor. All I could do is armor. And what about this? Nothing, because she's safe. She's safe. So then now let's see. We'll make her do back 2, 3. But that's punishable. So that's punishable. So why would you armor? Even she can do it. Maybe a 4, 3. Punish. So sometimes coming out of block stun, it's tough to know when you're allowed to input your punish, because each of your opponent's moves are going to have a unique total number of animations. So you may be like, damn, it's tough getting the punish on this move, even though it's -16. It should be fairly obvious, but the animation is so long, even you're in block stun for so long, even though she recovers 16 frames slower than you, you're just going to have to practice timing your inputs to punish things, even though it's guaranteed. You have to learn like when the animation recovers and when your input window's open. But look at this though. So she does, I mean, what's the difference? She's going to do back 2 float. What is she going to do? Let's record her doing this now. Because she has back 2 overhead, it's so good, right? Why the fuck would you try and do back 2 float? Like, what the fuck is this? And then you fly, and then it's like on reaction. Oh, you're flying? Oh no, you got a kick? If you got the overhead, you could have comboed me. Like, I can't do stand 1, but I could do down 1. Like you're flying. I could backdash even. I could jump. Backdash against you. Retaliate. I don't know, I just think this fly shit is like... I could armor you, I could armor that on reaction. As opposed to if I just do back 2, 3. And it's a safe overhead dive kick that automatically starts a combo. Why would I even risk flying? Unless you want to just fly more. You fly closer. Let's try that. We're getting ahead of ourselves here, but let's try this. I mean, this is a real strategy. Alright. But the overhead's safe. Like, all that overhead kick is safe. I'm hitting you. Oh, shit. She's doing the fly again. Oh, no, I better armor. Oh, she could beat my armor, I guess. I could anti-air, though. What's my... I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. Do you want to do fly combos and show off? I mean, it's pretty good. You do the flying, then you do the EX Fireball, and then you do this shitty fucking combo trial, and you know you don't want to play Sindel. What's her down 2? What's her down 2? It's a high. 9-frame high. Pretty typical standard. Stand 3-3. Boy, she's got easy buttons. Stand 3-3. I like that combination. What's a stand 3? 12 frames. Special cancelable. Maybe a decent standing anti-air if they jump at you, or if they fly cancel at you. I don't know. Stand 3. Look. I like how she grabs her ankle like she's a ballerina stretching out. She grabs her ankle just to hold it up there, make the hitbox last a little bit longer. And then stand 3-3 is an ending overhead. High overhead. That's safe, -6. Let's see this. Can I armor beat that? No. So if I duck the high, I mean, it's an overhead. You're not gonna... I can't, like, duck and then backdash. And you can't let off block because it's an overhead. You better fucking block it. So I really like that. Stand 3-3. Stand 3-3. Safe overhead. Wow, she stands herself up. You don't really get much off that, though, because you're kind of knocked down. But then again, you're right next to each other. I mean, maybe you could do a fly combo again. Stand 3-3, I like that. Back 3, what does that do? She's very limber. She's very much trying to show that even though she's old, she's still nimble. It's a weird... Back 3 is a very weird sweep. -23. But I think it's special cancelable. No, it's not. What's my special? So then maybe back 3 sucks. It's a gross low that's... Does the splits. Ascending the throne? Where's the throne? If this is me ascending it. You know? I limber up, and then I, boom, ascend the throne. Where's the throne? Oh, it's... You can combo off it. Let's see. Back 3. Stand 1. No, you can't. So it's side switches. You can't combo off it. It just side switches. Look, I'm doing down 1. It doesn't combo. So I don't like that. Back 3 just to switch sides. I mean, what's the easiest way to end a combo? Usually it's a special. Usually highs into mids work. Just an initial mid or overhead might not juggle as well. And a low, they don't really fall on lows that well. So if this were like a combo ender to switch sides, I usually don't like switching sides in combos. I mean, I'll take what I can get. Down 3. Her down 3 is extremely far. This is going to be useful because typically down 3s are unsafe. Technically unsafe if you have a low enough move to hit them in a crouch state at that speed. But this is now -12. You know, if it's like a 13 frame, 12, 13 frame, down 3. But it's so far, it hits so far. The range is really what's going to be useful. More so and look, down 3 has better range than back 4, than back 3. I would risk a down 3 over a back 3. Wouldn't you? So it's a very, very far low poke. And then you combine that with down 3 with forward 1. And then what else does she have? 3-3. down 3. You could even whiff like a 3-3. And unless they were going to jump you, let's see that. Down 3, 3-3. You know? Poking you. Look, I tried to jump there. Like, basically the only way they can beat their 3-3 is to jump. Stand 4. Stand 4 looks a lot like down forward 4. But it's just a high. What do I get off? Nothing. That is a hard knockdown. Why would I want to do this? Stand 3, -8. Why the fuck would I ever want to do that move? It's terrible. A standing high that knocks down and is punishable? Why would I ever want to do that? Forward 4X. Forward 4-3. So what's forward 4? Mid, double mid, and it's safe. Is it a true... That's just a single hit move. It'll beat armor. So you can't be armored through, and it will beat armor because it's 2 hits. So forward 4, I really like that. It's a double hitting mid. So look for double hitting single moves to beat armor in your character. It's a mid that's safe. You could mix that up with the overhead. Forward 4 and stand 3-3. You could mix those up. Down 3. I like this forward 4. Double hitting mid that's safe. I like that. And then she has this low extension that is, I guess, for combos. Hey, that fucked up. What happened there? It doesn't hit on both sides. It doesn't hit behind you. So if you were to... Look at this. I hit back 3 and then do forward 2-3, and it goes on the other side, and because she blocked it, it does nothing. So you can angle it. It says that you can control the angle, hold back or forward. So forward 4-3, can you do it on whiff? You can do it on whiff. You can hold it. Let's do it from here. I can hold back. I can not hold back. Or I can hold forward. I guess you would always... Why would you ever want to hold it forward? If you're doing it from far away, maybe? Maybe some crazy... Maybe like a really, you know, virtuosic float combo, and you knock them so far away that then you do forward 4, forward 3, hold forward 3, and then you fly. Oh my god, could you imagine? And then like, look at this. You do forward 4-3 in an ender too. It's an ender. You've already been doing the combo, and then you do an air string. Oh, and then you do an air string, and then you float, and then you float, and then you do something else, and then you do an enhanced float. Look at this, forward 4-3, and then you do forward 4-3 and then like you float, and then you do the EX air. Oh man, I could just imagine it now. I could just imagine the fly combos I'm gonna do now. So anyway, you can direct it forward 4-3, direct a float. Let's see if you knock somebody down. What would you really do though, sincerely? You would do maybe like 3-3 and then forward. You would do like 3-3 and then forward 4-3, and you would need to hold backward to make the low hit. That low is really unsafe. Did you notice that it's -19? So can you hit confirm it? Yeah. You can hit confirm it, so just do... Alright, you can hit confirm it, cool. You can do forward 3. I mean forward 1. Alright, so I mean forward 4 I really like a lot. Double hitting mid, that's safe. And then you can hit confirm it into this 3 extension. And you can either just do the regular stand, neutral 3, or you could do hold back 3 if you need to make sure it doesn't go behind them. Why it hits low is not a big deal, but it does pop up. What type of extensions you're going to get off it? Raw. You can get an air string, and of course if you can get an air string you can fly, and if you can get a fly you can get an enhanced. See, I like that. The enhanced. You can get an enhanced something. Let me try and do that. Anyway. We haven't even gotten to her specials yet. So, what else does she have? A back 4, of course she has a sweep. I like that it's a crouching sweep. Wow, -4, and it's basically just as far range as her down 3. Maybe you want to do the sweep. What's the total activity on this? Down 3 is 12 and 2 is 14. Well, whoa, let's get ahead of ourselves here. Let's pretend that the 2 is a 3 and the recovery is 30. So then that's 42 minus 1. So 41. Now let's look at the back 3. Let's pretend that the 16 is a 15, and then let's pretend that the 3 is a 2, and then it's 35 and 15, and it's about 50. So it's about 10 frames. It's really just about 5 or 10 frames. So it's about 5 or 10 frames slower, but that's all in the startup mostly. That's mostly in the startup. I think I like back 4 more than down 3, just because of the safety. And it knocks down. Because this doesn't combo, does it? So down 3 is special cancelable. That's kind of interesting. But back 4's not. But yeah, back 4 is a great sweep as well. You can mix them up. Sometimes similarly looking moves that have different properties are nice to throw out because it can confuse and inundate the opponent. Is that it for her normal moves? So what do I like so far? 1-1-1 is great. 1-1-1 was not a... Could you armor that? Didn't she have something that I could armor? Yeah, maybe it was 1-1-1. Okay. But I mean, 1-1 is good enough. 1-1 is good enough. Forward 1-3 is very good. That's a true string. 2-4-4 also very good. More true strings. Was that unsafe though? 2-4-4. Nah. And that's a true string as well? I think so. Yeah, it seems that way. So pretty much all of her strings, back 2-3. Yeah, I mean, all of her strings start fast, are safe, have good hit levels, safe, good priority, safe. I like her. I think she's got an extremely strong move list. Useful, versatile, nimble. Back 2-3 is that nice dive kick. 3-3 is the overhead. Forward 4 is a double hitting mid. I don't like back 3 and I don't like stand 4. But because they're just kind of like back 3, you have plenty of lows. Back 4 is way better than back 3. And stand 3, 3, and forward 4 are better than stand 4. But beyond that, all of her strings are fast, safe, well utilized. They hit in different spots, and so, like half of her normal strings feed nicely into combos. And then I'm sure she's got some good specials that will allow you to fly cancel and then EX projectile your way in the top 8, but not grand finals. Jump 1. Let's make him jump, and then the air string is 1-1-4. So that jump 1-1 is a double hit. So jump 1 single, and then jump 1-1 is a double hit. So you can just hit 1, and then combo into jump stand 1 as soon as you hit the ground. So you can just mash 1. How did I do that? It seems like I got it only one time. So jump. Weird. Do they want you to be able to fly out of it? Yeah, that's why they're doing these. That's why they're doing these, like... And then you have air moves too. Jump 1-1-4. And then look, you can fly out of that. Jump 114. Fly cancel. So her jump, it's been rare, but some characters have different jump kicks even. Like their 3 and their 4 jump kick are different. But it doesn't seem to be the case for her. Her jump kick seems really fucked up because it's that split and then jump 244. Her strings are very straightforward and easy. I never would have thought that she would be an easy to pick up and play character, but because the buttons are so simple, a lot of her buttons are not on forward or backward. They've got a lot of neutral buttons that you can press, and a lot of them are just repeating the same move, repeating the same button press, which I think is so smart, because the toughest thing about 3D games, which this is a 3D game on a 2D plane, the toughest part is trying to learn the moves when it's string based. And you're like, well, what's their string? They have a 214 and then a forward 122, but it's armorable. And you're like, dude, I just want to do some attacks. Sindel's got a lot of attacks where it's like you press the same button twice and you get a double hitting move. Not bad. And they're safe, and they automatically pop up and juggle. Some characters like Sindel and Serena, Sindel and Nitara, they have these like they have attacks that sort of automatically start bouncing and juggling them, which makes it easier than trying to think about, linking strings together or using a special to combo. So what does she have? 244. So jump 2 combos into stand 2. That seems to be like a good benchmark for your average air string. Usually a single jump 1 will combo into a single stand 1, and a single jump 2 will combo into a single land 2. So she has jump 2-4. Maybe I like that, because it pops them up. Look at that. Jump 2. Jump 2-4. She lands a lot from that. Maybe you want to fly. You kind of have to, if you're gonna fly, you kind of have to float forward a little bit more. Huh. Maybe you want to just do air whip in the corner. That's way cooler. Air whip in the cooler is way cooler. That's way cooler than stupid fly. Jump 2-4, fly, float forward, fly. Maybe. What can you hit? I don't know. Jump 2-4. And then that bounces. Weird. Jump 2-4-4. Can you cancel the last hit in that? Yeah. Jump 2-4-4. And then you can fly again. I don't know if that really works. And then they bounce. You can't even get like a down 4 off that, or a down 3 or anything. When she recovers, she has a lot of recovery when she recovers. Let's put them on back stand. I really like Sindel. She seems cool, really fun and interesting and nice. Low hairball. So down back 1 is a low projectile. This is pretty godlike. Very safe. Very fast. And then she has an ordinary projectile. What's the deal with the enhanced one? Costs 1 bar. Alright. The enhanced one costs 1 bar. And then, of course, you can do air projectile. What's the best way to do an instant air projectile if it's on a down forward? Can you do enhanced air fireball? Yeah, of course. So do the enhanced air fireballs recover faster? 1742. 1743. No, so the enhanced ones are the same. 2123. 2123. Not really. What's the deal with the air one? The best way to do instant air fireball. I don't know. You would need to hit a down command and... Oh, that's how you do it. Up, back, down to down, forward. You roll a half circle. Oh, I like that. Up, back to down, forward. Wow, look how low I can do it. Look how low I can do it. I'm so low, I'm almost standing on the ground. Fucking asshole. But no. Yeah, you roll up, back to down, forward. And you have to have input shortcuts on. Requires less direction precision. You want that to be on so that diagonals count as both directions, a back and a down, or a forward and an up. So the up back goes you... Can you just do... Yeah, I like that. That was the way I was taught. Roll diagonal up back to diagonal down forward for the quarter circle projectiles. You get them pretty quick. Wow, that's fucking low. Let's see if you can even duck that, even though it's a high. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to fucking put me on this side? Come on. Gonna have to practice. That one's a low one. And so I'll just neutral crouch and we'll see how many I can go under. I'll just neutral crouch. Alright, I'm still going under him. Alright. Not bad. You can still go under him. Not bad. The scream, the capture super. Back forward triangle. What's the easiest way to combo off that? From max range. So step forward a little bit. Then you're gonna have to forward dash. What can you get off screen? Forward dash back to? No. What about a down four? You can get a down four. You can get a forward dash back four. Forward dash. Forward one. What's the other move? Oh, forward 1-3. So you're gonna have to do full range scream, forward dash, micro walk. So you're gonna have to be like in range a little bit. You don't want to do 2 dashes. From scream, what can you get? You can't get a down 3. That's odd that you can't get a down 3, but you can get a back 4. Because it's just out of range. So that gives you about like 15 frames or so to capture. Because, I mean, how many frames is a dash? I guess we won't know. Because you can do forward dash, you could do forward dash back 4 and hit them. And so if back 4 is like 16, 17 frames between capturing them, I mean, what's the active frame on this? Hit advantage 44. You've got 44 frames to do something. So what are her moves off a screen? You could do... Would a jump be better? Would a jump be better to get? You could do forward dash jump. You can't get a kick even. Let's see this kick. Even this kick will hit behind. I'm trying to convert off screen from max range. You can do forward dash jump and it's not going to work. Could you do a projectile? I mean, just very easily. Yeah, you can get a projectile. So you can't get a jump. So then what about your normal moves? Can't get a 1-1. You can do a forward dash You can do a forward dash, slight forward walk, forward 1. That's pretty crazy. What about a 2? That's not going to reach. What's back 2? My favorite move. Wow, you can do double dash 2? Almost, just barely. Can't do back 2. Because, like, assuming you're blasting it in there, right? You could almost barely get a 2. What is her 2 string? 2, 4, 4. Man, so if you're super fast and super close, you can get double dash. You can get double dash 2, 4, 4. That's so tough, but it's not impossible. Man, if you're a little bit closer, it's super possible. It's very tough though. Back 2 is not going to work. Down to stand 3. Stand 3 off a far range scream. Nah, I think it's too slow. You want, I mean, forward 1 or stand 2, the fastest way you can reach them. You could do a back, I mean, maybe that's, maybe we found a use for back 3. Maybe we found a use for back 3. Double dash back 3, that seems real easy. Full range scream, double dash back 3, sounds easy. I kind of like stand 1 as well, or forward 1, excuse me. And you can do stand 2. Stand 2 is so tough. It's almost like the animation's different sometimes. Sometimes she leans the left of her body forward. Do you see that? She rolls her left shoulder forward. When she rolls her left forward and her head forward, that's kind of when you need to get her. Back 3 might be... Yeah, I mean, then you can get a back 4, but that's nothing. What else can she get? Stand 4. That might reach far with no dash. Maybe now I don't like the jump. You're in the air too long. You can, I mean, you can get a stand 4, but that's kind of like you have to double dash almost, and it's so risky, and you don't really get that much. You just get a knockdown. You just get a knockdown. You have to do it twice. Yeah, I mean, you can get it 126. Back 3 is way easier to get than stand 4. Because you only have to dash once. And we're assuming she's going to get hit at max range, and this is just a regular. So what works thus far? Forward 1, stand 2, back 3, stand 4, back 4. What about forward 4? Maybe that's simple enough. Maybe that's simple enough and be a good combo starter. Maybe that's the simplest answer. Forward dash, micro walk, forward 4. From max range. No, you need a double dash. So double dash is the answer. Gotta be real close. I did it like once. do your float combo. So maybe back 3, forward 1, or forward 4, 3 are your best full combo options off of far range Scream. She can't enhance it, so there's no way you're going to get it like to capture longer. But I like that idea. Scream into forward 1, back 3, or forward 4-3 to try and combo. And then if you're really ballsy, you can try and do a 2-4. Because doesn't 2-4... that knocks away, but 2-4... doesn't 2-4 combo? Yeah. 2-4 can combo, right? Maybe if I remember a special attack. Yeah, 2-4 can combo. And then technically get a back 4 as well, but who wants a sweep? I think that forward 1 and back 3 are the easiest. And then forward 4-3 is your next option. And then 2-4 is the final option. Back 4 is tougher than back 3 off a Scream. And it doesn't really give you as much. I might give you the same damage. I don't know. Maybe back 4 is pretty easy. But if you can do back 4, I think you can do forward 1. So that's interesting. Converting far range off a Scream. Air Levitate. In the air and then enhance Levitate. What the fuck would enhance Levitate do? You just float back to the ground? What's the purpose of the enhanced one? Can I fly? I can move all around. That feels really cool. Feels like some Iron Man shit in Marvel 2. And then you can hit down. So you don't have to... you don't have to do down back 2 to unfly. You can just hit down. You can just hit down to unfly. Or do an attack. I'm going to be interested to see if this game has any type of like runaway. Because there are characters that have really good zoning, and there are also characters that have really good long-range pokes that are not real, like, in-your-face, pressure, mix-up heavy like Rain and Tanya. So I'm wondering if you're going to see certain matchups where characters are just, like, zoning one another and staying far away. And then characters like Sindel and Katana can kind of run away. You see Raiden players using Fly to just escape. Tanya also has that swing that she can escape. Katana has Square Wave, and she has Fan Lift in the air that floats her, and now Sindel has this Levitate. So I want to see more of an Injustice style, like zoning, shooting, space control in some of the matchups, not just this fucking, you know, pressure combo mix-up, pressure combo mix-up. Like, I think that we get it. So Levitate, you can move around, you can cancel it. You can cancel air moves into Levitate, and then when you're in the air, you can fly further, and then you can do a second air series. I don't know how that's going to, because it's like, I don't know how that's going to help a character like her if she doesn't really have any strings that launch them extremely high. Like an obvious, this bounces them. Like Scorpion's forward 3-2. He does the knee and then the uppercut punch, and they're blatantly knocked in the air, and it's like, this is your signal to do an air string. I don't know that Sindel has anything like that other than this. You know? Forward 4-3 is kind of like, well, this obviously knocks them in the air. 2-4 doesn't really obviously knock them anywhere. 1-1, you know, forward 1. None of these moves are like, this is a blatant, this is your signal to start doing an air string. And how often are you going to, like, someone's going to jump at you and you're going to anti-air them into an air string? Like, I don't know how often that's going to be. So she's going to have this, and then she's going to want to fly. Whoa, what did I just do? I didn't buffer any of that. Forward 4-3, neutral jump 2, land 2 scream. Wow, wow, wee wow. Damn, she's screaming. Damn. So you want to combo into Scream. That's like your capture. So what does she have? She has 1-1. She has 1-1 Scream. That's a combo. She has forward 1 scream. That's a combo. She has 2-4 scream, right? That's a combo. So after scream, you just want to do forward 4? What else does she have? Back 2-3. I don't know if that's... You can scream into that. Cool. So this is what I always wanted. I always wanted to combo into scream because I thought it was such a cool idea. Like, such a cool capture special that leads to guaranteed combos. What about stand 3-3? Stand 3 can hit it. What about... Man, I like Sindel. She's cool. The split. Hit the splits. I gotta find a way to combo off back 3. That seems useful if you could combo off it. Down 3. Stand 4. I mean, I don't... Nah, stand 4's whack. I don't know what the deal with stand 4 is. I don't know why it exists. And just forward 2. So, after you combo into it, what would you want to do? Probably forward 1. I don't know. So you could do... Now, doesn't that seem more interesting? Comboing into scream, and then doing forward 4-3. Doesn't that seem more interesting than... Then you could do 2 circle. Doesn't she have a hair whip? She has the fireball. So what are her fireballs? Down forward and down backward. Down backwards the low, and down forward 1 is the high. Okay. So she wants scream, forward 4-3, forward 4-3, launch, another scream, and then you can just whip them. Yeah, I mean, I like this. 2-4 scream, 2-4 scream, 4-3-2. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, and then anytime you go into the air, what do you want to do? What were her air strings? 1-1 and 2-4. So 4-2, forward 4-3 to launch, and then do you want to do 2-1, 1-1 or 2-4? So 2-4 really bounces them a lot. What about 1-1? Then you fly again. That's kind of weird to set up. That's kind of weird to set up. Just do a single jump. Just, I mean... Like on a punish, you're gonna scream, and then you're gonna launch them, and then what are you gonna do? Why wouldn't you just do, like, 2-4 scream, forward 4-3, jump 1-1, and then like an air fireball or something? Oh, I got on the ground. I don't know. After you launch them, what's the deal? That's so you don't... And you hold backwards so you don't accident. So then that's useful. Forward 4, hold back 3 is going to be useful so you don't accidentally cross yourself up in the corner. A lot of people cross themselves up in the corner. They either do a forward jump or they do a neutral. It's like they do 4 jump combos, and it's like not only are you aiming yourself toward the corner, you're angling your move so that it's like going in a diagonal, and your angle jump punch is going like, rather than going neutral jump punch and going as high as you can, you're doing forward jump, and it's like you're angling it underneath and behind them, and you're going forward. So when you're in the corner, an easy adjustment is just to do your forward jump punch combos as a neutral jump. You do your neutral jump air string. Or if you have a kick special, do backward kick. Barakas have finally started adjusting to this. They do that stupid, you know, whatever they do in the corner, and then Cyrax, and then they'll do like forward jump or even neutral jump special, and they whiff. Cyrax throws into the center of the screen, they jump forward and they fall out, and it's like, just do a neutral jump or do a backward jump. You're in the corner, it's gonna hit. It's like they don't know anything about 3D juggle combos. They don't know frame data, they don't know anything. So my whole thing is, I like her normals and I like her specials. I like her capture super. What's this obsession with fly? What's this obsession with fly combos? Do you need to do, like, do you need, when you're in the air already, is a fly combo really the best combo that you need to do? Like, that'll be a double hit. Do jump 2, fly 2. I mean, it would be, so I'll tell you what. I like jump 2 because it has a downward arc. So I like this idea of just doing jump 2, down back 2, and then a second jump 2, and then maybe even a land 2 on the ground. That's really easy to dial in because it's the same button. It's just jump 2, down back 2, air 2, land 2. Maybe I like that. And then you could do that whiffs. Maybe I don't want to hold it. So we'll do like 2, 4. Let's put her in the corner. Get some light in this place. 2, 4, scream. 4, 4, 3. You got to start it. 2, 4, scream. 4, 4, 3. Hold back. And then once she pops up, 2, down back 2, 2. So you're gonna do jump 2. You're gonna do jump 2, down back 2 to fly, and then another 2 to drop down. You gotta hit. So you gotta hit 2, down back 2, 2, and double tap it. Maybe even wait and just signal it a little bit, like because you're really canceling from the initial jump 2 into the fly. 2, down back 2, and then she flies. Maybe even let me count how many times I do it. Because you see the jump 2, you see the down back 2 in the log, then you see the air 2, and then you see the ground 2. I kind of like waiting a little bit. 2, down back 2, 2. So I do the jump 2, down back 2 fast. Because I want to do jump 2, and then I want, as soon as I press down back 2, that second down back 2, the 2 button initiates the fly, and I'm timing when I want to start the fly. I'm using the face button press to time when I want to start the fly. And then I kind of let her float a little bit. Then I kind of reset my mind what I'm thinking about. So forward 4, 3, hold back 3, not a big deal. Neutral jump, hold 2. Neutral jump. Hit the 2 and fly. Reset myself in my mind, and then hit drop 2, stand 2. Pretty easy. What else can you get off this? Scream. You could even just do, why even do the fly? Because you get a second hit, that's why. So 300, no bar. You might even be able to do this mid-screen. What could you do mid-screen then? Let's see. See, she's not. Maybe you could do. Could you do? Oh, I was trying to do forward 1. Could you get forward 1? A little bit. What else does she have? She has back 3. Maybe that's a good ender. No. Another forward 4. That'd be crazy. Nah, you gotta dash. It still doesn't hit. So that's the whole concept behind her fly combos. If you're going to get additional like resets, and then there's, or just like extra air strings, and then there's the concept of the enhanced fireball. I don't know if that gives you more hit stun or not. The enhanced fireball, I don't know if that gives you more hit stun or not. I don't think it does. Because you can go in the air. You could just juggle it normally. I don't know. Her fly combos are actually fun. That's why I've been making fun of them the whole time, because they seem pretty cool. As far as doing enhanced air fireballs off fucking back 3 or whatever the stupid, you know, the stupid combo trial tells you to do, I don't know about that. Let's look at her final specials. Let's look at her final specials before I fucking get cut off here. Inspire. Increases cameo regeneration speed. Opponent's combo breaker will be countered for a duration. So you can do down back 1 and increase your cameo regen, and then you can do down back 3 enhanced, and it prevents your opponents from breakering. I don't know if there's any signal. I guess the fact that she is glowing, that's your signal for how long it prevents your opponent from breaking. And you're sacrificing 1 bar. It takes about 20 seconds. You're sacrificing 1 bar to prevent them from breaking. If you have a knockdown setup into it, maybe that's good. She has a lot of hard knockdowns. Like, she has a lot of hard knockdown moves. If you think it's worth setting up, covering yourself with like an ambush assist to set that up. To prevent a breaker, we could see it win a tournament. We don't really know. Queen's Command, down back 3. And then she has other stuff where down back 4 can only hit opponent's cameo, disables cameo for a short duration. Recovers cameo meter on hit. Costs 1 bar. Hits cameo. Sindel cameo is replaced by the opponent's. I don't know that I would ever do this stuff where I'm taking their attacks from them, but the idea of down back 1 increases my speed. Down back enhance 3 prevents them from breaking. Down back 4 disables them from doing a cameo. So let me see if I can do... I'll just call him. And then, sure. So what do I do? Down forward 4? No. Down back. Down back 4. If you see them, that's cool. If you see them call cameo, down back 4 dizzles them. And it's free. Hey, that's really good. Down back 4 is like a special that hits cameos. Alright. Pretty cool. That's really good. I've got like 2 minutes, so that's running out of time, but that's really good. And then Cartwheel, of course, is her... it's an overhead... Oh, it's overhead, too. Not only is it armored, it's overhead. Alright. What about on block? The special on block? Alright, so she's got an armor move. So, what do we know about Sindel? Great normal move list. A lot of hit levels and very safe. Really crazy creative projectiles. A fly to extend air combos. Enhanced air projectiles to give, I don't know, more style, swag, combo styles. She's got a lot of tricks to blow up your cameo. I think she could be like an anti-zone, runaway style character. She has great normals, fun combos. I don't know if she's going to be big damage, but I certainly want to see more of her. I like her a lot. I enjoyed her, and maybe I'll play her. Sindel.